still here, which is good. And surprisingly enough as well, I'm going to do some cooking, which I wasn't really planning on doing tonight. And this is the thing, actually. It'd be nice to know what I'm doing beforehand, but sometimes I don't want to cook, and other times I do. And most of the day, I haven't felt like cooking or anything that much, really. But now I do. Now I'm starting to get there. So I've already kind of started by chopping up some onions, and I have some mince here. And hello, I only just started and you've come down already. But I need to see what's going on in the thing first. Oh gosh, what thing? What thing? I don't know what thing. Oh. Only just starting. There are people coming downstairs already. That's not a good way to start. Right, come on, up you go. Oh, good night. Good night. Thank you. Right. So yeah, I might seem a little bit confused. I am. I feel just a bit strange today, actually. As well as looking strange, I feel strange as well, which is rather appropriate. So, packets of mince is going to get cooked. Who'd like to have a guess what I'm going to make? Because I haven't actually put it in the title, description, or anything. So far, it could be anything, couldn't it? Mince, onions, already chopped up, because I don't really like chopping up onions whilst I'm trying to talk to my audience. I just find it a bit distracting. Also, a couple of potatoes here. And the really weird thing is that I bought a big bag of potatoes on Saturday when I did a roast dinner, Sunday rather. And I don't know what I've done with them. I've actually lost the potatoes. How is that possible? How do you lose potatoes? But they're nowhere to be found in the kitchen. Anyway, now we go. Let's have a quick look. Let's have a gander. See who's joining me tonight whilst I do some of this cooking. And I will be cooking as... Way, gosh, this tripod's not as stable as I'd like it to be. Yeah. Almost had a little accident then. Right, the Greenwood is here. Good evening, Mustard. Good evening, chat. That cover picture of a giant killer chicken is hilarious. Yeah, it would be if it wasn't so not hilarious. Don't forget to check. Right, okay. Now, well done. Straight away to live chat and got that out of the way so that we don't have any problems with me missing comments out. Steve Colk is here waving in his orange top as he does. Welcome, Steve Colk. Diane Hook is here and says hello and says quavers. Alexandra 25 is here as well. Hello, Mustard. Thank you. Happy birthday. Have you had a shower? Oh, right, I see. I've had a shower. It must be my birthday. No, it's not my birthday. My birthday is at another point in the year, but it's not at the moment. How are you? I'm okay. Barry Scrotter is here. Hi, Captain M and chat. Welcome very much to the live stream, Barry Scrotter. It's my birthday, says Diane Hook. Ah, right, I see. Maybe that's what you meant. Oh, happy birthday, Diane Hook. I can't believe we were discussing food poisoning yesterday, and here we are, you poisoned. Well, I don't really know if I was. I just felt like it today. I went to work and just felt really sort of on edge all day. It's a strange thing. And I had people popping around as well today. I did a test drive in a car. And I had some other chat pop around as well. I had some other things to deal with, and all day, all I wanted to do was just come home instead. Hello all from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, says the guy from SETI Alpha 5. The Greenwood, what's happened to the M? To the M? Ah, Hi Trace. Hi Barry. Hi everybody. Hello everybody. Gosh, this is wonderful. Gosh, this is really nice. Let's do some cooking, eh? Shall we? Shall we? Yes. Yes, we should. Because unlike most live streams that I seem to do, where I just seem to be stood there, sat there, doing nothing, today the best thing I can do is to be doing the do. And the do with this one today is going to be this. Nobody's tried to guess what it is I'm going to cook tonight, have they? Nobody's tried to guess. Perhaps you should. Let's do the usual thing of anybody new comes in, I rate their name, provided they've got an interesting name. That's the thing actually, I only think to do that when they've got an interesting name, because they haven't, I don't think to do it, I forget. I forget that's something that I do. Spoon, the wooden spoon of joyful stirring upness. Mince straight into the pan. No need for anything else, just the mince. And then we start to tear it apart a little bit so that it can get cooked all over. Again, dry frying the mince because this is 25% fat mince, which many a health conscious type will say, oh no, you shouldn't eat that, but you should. Yes, you should. You definitely should, because it tastes better and it is more natural than bunging in vegetable oil, which we're definitely not going to do. Sarah McCarthy asks, what are you making? Well, that is up to you to guess at the moment, because I've not told you anybody. Salt and pepper. 2 ingredients you can bung in straight away. Seasoning, not really ingredients. Plenty of pepper and a good bit of salt to make sure it works out. Gosh, I tell you what, I never really liked having salt up until I started grinding salt with Himalayan pink salt. Now I like it. Well, I mean, I like salt, obviously. Salt does make things taste better, but that stuff, it just seems to be better on a different level. And whilst that is gently cooking away, I'm going to go back to my comments. I'm going to really do some multitasking tonight. That's the plan. There we go, that's it. The legs trying to fall off of the tripod, and that won't do. That will be a disaster. I presumed food poisoning was down to the killer chicken. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? On the stream, the cover that you just said felt a bit off. Yeah. I still need to find the ultimate curry recipe. Later, says Barry Scrotter, was going to go for balsamic. Now I'm thinking I should try harder. Yeah, I think it should as well. Alpha says Nicole, what are you making? Asks Sarah McCarthy. I'm going to get to the bottom of these comments here, and then I'll tell you what I'm making, just in case nobody guesses. And if you do guess, I won't need to. Yeah, I got that. I like separating the minced noodles by hand. It's a sensory thing. I suppose I can imagine that. And minced noodles, yeah, I get that. But I suppose it's a sensory thing in the same way as I'm always banging on about kneading as being a really, really nice thing. Kneading the dough. Oh, there's a point. I was supposed to be making some dough tonight, and I've ended up doing this instead. It's my birthday at a different time of year as well. My birthday's at the same time of year every year. So, but not this time of year. I found an excellent curry house in Pigeon Forge. In Pigeon Forge, the next town up. Any curry you want, you and eat all you can. Ah, hello Mustard, says Hooked on Classics, and I say, happy birthday Simone, again. Thanks for joining me. Good evening, Captain. Hope you're feeling better. Well, I am a bit, but I'm still, it's been a bit of a strange one. Kind of not properly ill enough to just be off work, but not happy enough, not well enough to actually want to be there. I think you missed my question last time about my mate's Golf RR for sale. RR, Golf RR. For sale, 500 quid. May it not be stolen. £500. That's might be quite cheap, or it might be expensive, I don't know. Hello again, Simone. I had to have some cheese on toast just now. Thanks for the cheese on toast chat in your stream earlier. Isn't that weird? I had cheese on toast as well when I came home. That was just what I fancied. Titan, TV Titan 3, hi. Hello, TV Titan, hi. Barry Scrotter says, hi, Simone. Sorry I didn't tune in earlier, but I was a bit distracted with the kids all day. I watch more YouTube when I'm at work. How does that work? It means you don't work very effectively, Barry Scrotter. How are you, asks TV Titan. I'm fine. I'm fine and dandy, in fact. Artie Moves Metro. Hello there. Is nothing, but I'm waiting for you, Germany, and I have been able to get to know about you. Oh, right. Okay, that sounds good. What's okay? That's okay. Any random question? Any random reports and Mustard in Rochdale today? Asks Barry Scrotter. I mean, Tyler is providing a service with all of these rather curious things, isn't he? Hello, Mustard, and other people, says Stephen S. Paul. Welcome, Stephen S. Paul, from the deserts of Arizona. Or is it Nevada? It's Arizona, isn't it? Hello, the real Captain Mustard, says Andrew Buttigieg. Welcome. Needing dough. I was given dough this eve. Oh. Ah, yes, you was, yes. Yes, I saw that. My nan used to make mince on an old hand winding machine. I can see the different faces you can put in there to make the stuff come out in different shapes. Wish I knew where that went. I wish I knew where it went. I was a little bit angry, but I'm not going to dwell on it. In actual fact, doing something like a live stream is probably exactly what I need to just make me feel more human again. Mustard, last seen joyride around Newbold and McRae. Gosh, right, okay. So, now we probably have all gathered that Tyler Kennedy seems to have some rather intimate knowledge of the Rochdale area, which means either he's been looking up on Google Maps or he lives locally. If he lives locally, then he's going to be a sorrowful character, and if he doesn't, then he's a stalker. So, which one is it? Callie Edits, I watched your last live. Oh, thank you very much. Steve Cool's having a beer by the looks of it. And once again, naughty boy, he is, Mucha. Oh, bro looks like he knocked out 20 bullies in high school. Mustard, I do work effectively. It's on, whilst doing my job, I stop to comment. Except I don't stop to comment. Oh, right, I see. I too have stomach issues, says Black Lions. Today I made the mistake of eating a whole bar of, 85% dark chocolate. And it went as well as could be expected, really. Yeah, that's probably not recommended. Actually, I find I don't really eat chocolate very often, but the properly dark chocolate is the one I would like. But yeah, it's too chocolatey. It's too much. You get to a point where you've had too much chocolate very, very quickly. Whereas on a milk chocolate, you can just scoff the whole lot. Is it snowing up there in Scotland today? Asks Pinged Concord. I don't know. Probably. I haven't looked out the window that far. Name change, brown lines. Ooh, that's a dreadful coming out of black lines. Extract X. Greetings from Nevada deserts. I love the aquarium behind you. I've got a few myself. And thank you very much. Welcome to this live stream. Black lines. I love dark chocolate, but only in small measures. Yeah, that's the spirit of mustard. Vanilla Blue says hello. My stomach has been playing up today, so my boss threw up. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking through your window. Gosh, Tyler, that was you. You've got a rather curious face, haven't you? I just thought somebody had a mask on, but now to think about it, they didn't have a mask on. It's just a really weird face. Anyway, hope you enjoyed yourself. Barry Squatter says mustard and laughs. Not sure what that though. Mystic Hair is here, hello Captain. Evening all, says Mighty Cat Mods. Evening all. Got a little bit late because I was watching the end of another channel's live from 2 nights ago. You don't have to be on time. After all the curry I've had over the past couple of days, I'm pretty sure I can fart out an episode of Bottom. Any more edits up your sleeve? Oh yes, I forgot about that one actually. You like dark chocolate, Barry. Wealthy Mindset Fame, or Framed rather, says hello. My guess, right, that's a guess. My guess, Spag Bol. If no one else is going to guess, yeah, nobody else has. In fact, I forgot that I asked. No, it's not Spag Bol, but it's close to it in some ways. Because I'm a Freelander, twisted. Oh, Firefarter. I thought it's Freelander then. Loving the edits. Can I ask you a question? Asks Wealthy Mindset Frame. Well, of course you can ask me a question, but would I want to answer it? That's the thing you've got to ask yourself. And Wealthy Mindset Frame, don't forget to like this live stream. Gosh, let's get one of those in early, haven't I? Remind people that they do have the option of liking what they see. Now, because I've not been paying too much attention to this, it's kind of all stuck together somewhat. That's not a problem because it gets unstuck together quite easily. Especially once it's cooked, you see. No problem. No problem at all. I've had this on quite a low light so as not to burn it, but I don't know why, because I quite like mince with a bit of burntness to it. Oh, I've got a cup of tea there. I reckon I should drink it. No, we didn't get that question, did we? Come on, eyeballs. Why can't my eyeballs do the job from that distance? I had to buy a book cabinet. Oh gosh, hang on. Right, it's disappeared there. I had to buy a book cabinet today as it was embarrassing. Oh, that I had bad gas. You bought a book cabinet because you had bad gas. I don't really understand how that works, Simone, I'm afraid. I was inspired by Boatie's boast about pudgering Alanis Morissette. Left a picture on WhatsApp. All right, okay. Right, okay, let's read this one. This one might be a serious thing here. So, Wealthy Mindset Frame. Hopefully you answer the question truly. The question is, do you think it's okay for an 18-year-old girl in a relationship with a 38-year-old man? I can actually figure out that it is 20 years difference. I think, well, that is very much down to the individuals, I think, isn't it? Because obviously that is legal, but you can bet that the parents of the 18-year-old girl probably wouldn't be that impressed by it. And are you any of these parties, by the way? Yes, I do have an 800 in my yard. Yeah, so it's, what do I think of it? I don't think a great deal, of it, I suppose, would be the answer. I would honestly say that an age gap like that is a bit too much at that time. Personally, and you did ask, didn't you? Is there something involving cheese? It's not really going to involve cheese. Barry's had gas all day. I saw you in Toby Carvery at Sandbrook trying to rob a gun joint. I was buying a book cabinet in a shop. It was embarrassing because I was farting and it was horrible. Breathe with me. I swear you are regular live on my live stream, Tyler Kennedy, especially the Toby Carvery reference. Do you think it's morally right? Asks Wealthy Mindset. No, not really. I don't think so. Personally, I think it's one of those things. I suppose if that relationship was to continue and flourish, then you could say, well, it must have been fine. But I think a 38-year-old man is a very different person to an 18-year-old girl. Very, very different. Now, it's clear to see why there would be some sort of attraction there, but it's not because of. It's not likely to be for the right thing. Gosh, I wasn't really expecting to be trying to answer questions like these. Can I ask you, are you one of these people as well? Oh, lots more people are coming. Kyle B. I had a smelly poo in work and it turned to the handle, flushed the handle, and it was broken. That's interesting. 999 Juice World says hi. I am going to do the usual thing. I'll have to just ignore comments that are actually speaking to each other because I'll never get through all these otherwise. Jay Owen. Oh wow, I just read an article on you. Did you, Jay? I'd be quite surprised by that, but I'm also very, very interested as well. And I'm sure that if you did read an article about me, then you'd tell me all about it. Both you look proud. Oh, hang on. Right. Well, I'm going to sit down for a second again because I don't really need to do anything else there. I'm going to try and catch up again. Maybe... Awful lot of noise going on upstairs. Maybe I will make a Smashing Pistons edit for you chaps. Oh. I thought Simon was here then, but he's not. My live stream has 26 watch hours time. I was not expecting that. That's pretty good going, actually, Simone. Yeah, you're right. I'd be quite pleased with that as well. How smelly was that? Right, Pingu, yes, Smashing Pistons edit. There must be plenty of material. I've had that in my head all day. The tissues advert kept making me laugh. I haven't seen that one, I'm afraid. I should do. I need to catch up on a few things like that. Soup and screwdrivers. So I subscribed, says lol. Well, thank you very much. Kyle B, that joke has been... So many people have tried that one on me and it's not going to work. I used to live in freehold flats. It's a beautiful place if you like smoking heroin in the staircase. Oh, yeah, it's not the most pleasant of places, is it? All right, thank you, Barry. Kyle B. Well, there we go. Barry, I like Halloween episodes of Bottom with the Cattle Prod. Smashing Pistons live is tomorrow night. I will be there too. Oh, he's doing another one. All right, okay. The assault on the elderly home upon the gang stalking defence. Gang stalking defence. Is that the article on me? The assault on the elderly home people upon the gang, with the gang stalking defence. Yeah, excellent. Was it a good article at all? Was it a good article? Mince. I've cooked some mince. Not mince, but mince, as in mince. Time for some onion in there. Onion goes in everything, doesn't it, really? I Love Bottom and the TV series. Ah, right, another. I've got to say, as some of you think you will know, I really don't get a chance to watch live streams very often because of all the other stuff I have to do. But Simon's quiz, I was amazed. I was amazed by how professional it is. How's he got to do all that stuff? How's he made all that work? Really, really impressive stuff. Put some in there, put some in there. Onions, that is. So far, all we actually have is mince and onions, which by itself isn't really horrible or anything. But what I'm going to make is a little bit more elaborate and possibly even a bit more tasty. Then again, you could argue that mince and onions is enough. That is tasty enough. No more guesses on this then? Pinger and Gladys said I need to sort my Kahoot. Kahoot. Ooh. You don't seem worried, says J. Owen. I don't seem worried. I'm not. I'm not worried about it. So, Brasseye. Yes, that was a good one, wasn't it? The Ferris wheel camping thing. Captain, do you like San Miguel? I like, I guess, I've never actually tried San Miguel, but the little copy of it is quite nice. But I buy that because it's cheap. And then I just discovered it's actually very good for what it actually is. The Fast Show also superb. Should we do some more? Oh, I'll tell you what, you can't even see what I'm doing here, can you? What is there to see? A man with a pan. That'll need a bit of cooking. Another popular ingredient to go inside this, to go in it, once I've cut up a little bit, is garlic. Garlic's fantastic stuff. Now, whilst I have a few of you here who are regulars, what do you prefer? Do you prefer these live streams where I'm actually doing something, or do you prefer them when I'm not really doing anything and I can just be properly looking after the comments? Yep, that's a genuine question. I'm genuinely interested to know. I set those over there, and then peel the skin off the. Don't run away, garlic. Anybody else want another guess at what I'm making? There's not anything amazing. Well, I mean, you could say it's amazing. There's not anything that you want hot out here of. I'll have to start giving you some clues because I don't want to just tell you because that'd be boring, wouldn't it? You know, if I don't tell you, then it makes it more like a quiz. Cut up the garlic. Again, I can't multitask, I can't talk and chop up garlic, at least I can't actually say anything interesting. Well, one might argue that I don't say anything interesting anyway, so what difference does it make? There we are. There, that's done it. So that can now go in there as well. And again, I shall attend to my audience, of which there are 51, which isn't loads, but it's better than 12. Thank you, another guest there. Nice, right, Mustard. I think Simon is a bit of a computer boffin. No idea what he does for a job, though. I know what he does for a job, but I won't tell you just in case you don't want anyone knowing. Have you ever tried North Korean food like the pickled pig snot or fermented bat penis? I'm on Aldi wine tonight, says Barry Squatter. Is any good? I'm going to revisit Bottom. I've not watched them since my children left home, so that's blooming years. Yeah. Do you know, I really fancy watching that, and I've been thinking this for quite a while. So Alan Partridge and Bottom, and there are a couple of other sitcoms like that I find you can watch them so many times. You know exactly where the jokes are coming and what they are, but you still just find them ultimately entertaining. Is an OXO cube going into the mix? Asks Mystic Hair. No, I'm not going to use anything like that at all. I really try not to do if I can help it. I think my lads would like Eddie and Richie. Are you making stovies? I don't know what stovies are, actually. My guess, I guess chili. Oh, you were thinking of cottage pie, but you couldn't find your spuds. I couldn't, but I do have 2. And that might just about be enough. It will certainly be... Well, I will say, actually, that the potatoes are not traditional in this anyway. So that is a bit of a red herring. Instead, I'm using the potatoes as... I forgot the word. A replacement? A substitute, that's it. The potatoes are a substitute for something a little bit more exotic that I don't particularly care for. Gracie Relatable. Hello. A bit of red wine, lovely. I would have put a bit of red wine in this if I had any, but I hadn't. Is that casserole dish in the background part of the recipe? It's not part of the recipe, but it will be used within this. Red wine, wonderful. Mustard doing a live cooking and a live just a chat is all good with me. I like both. Thank you very much, Barry. Are you doing shots of Calpol tonight? No, I don't think so. My children were raised on the young ones and Bottom, and never forgot our young daughter saying to me, "Mummy, what's a lesbian?" Hang on. How much out of 10 do you like mustard? Well, now if that's asking me how much out of 10 I like myself, that's an unfair question. If you ask me how much I like mustard, it's smaller, like the condiment mustard, then it is 10. If you're asking other people, then that's up to them. Is the camera, or is it a huge pan? Does it look huge? Yeah, it's the camera angle. It's not a huge pan. In fact, my other frying pan's a bit bigger than that, but it doesn't really work too well. Mustard, I like the change of the colour petrol cap and Nigel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. Fair play. Alan Partridge, quite funny, yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much of a lesbian are you? 10, I reckon, would be the answer to that. Filthy Witch and Cat Flap. I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Okay, same, right? Alan Partridge has not aged well, though. It's certainly a one-joke show. I don't really agree with that actually. I think it's not really, it wasn't really a joke. It was not like he had a punchline as such, is it? It just, I think it was a very, very well observed character, obviously based on somebody that he knew of. Apparently, the other one he did was even better. The one where he has that Mustang and he's a pest control man. Sauvignon Blanc, Semillin, Semillion, I think £5 a bottle Australian wine. It was quite palatable, says Barry Squatter. Stovies is a Scottish dish of fried meat, onions, and potatoes, eaten with beetroot and oatcakes. We had it at school right, okay, that does make sense. Do you like sausages with mayonnaise? Asks AJ. Yeah, I suppose I do. It wouldn't be my first thing. Sausages, now, normally you'd have some like brown sauce with sausages, but mustard with sausages is better. Cooking and chatting, standing and sitting makes the live stream hovering about the pic more interesting. When hovering over the pic look more interesting. Dynamic. Thank you. Puff Daddy says, hey Daddy. Yeah, that's interesting. Baseball 9 fan. Have a great day, thank you. Enjoy your evening, Mustard and chat. I'm going to watch a movie. Okay, well, let's go and enjoy it. Beetroot. I love who loves stories? Swear and I'll donate, says Darlow BMX Boys. Okay, right. Well, do you know how to donate? Because you're going to need to do, because I'm going to want a lot of money out of you. Yeah, I mean, an awful lot. I'm going to want a very lot. Because I'm greedy. And I think, swearing is one of those things where I shall do it at will. I shall do it when I want to do. If I'm going to be paid to swear, then make sure you pay me well. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Right, I see. It's an awful lot. Nostalgic now. Well, it is. Yes, of course it is, because it was 20 years ago almost, wasn't it? Oh, no, it was 20 years ago, wasn't it, Alan Partridge? Leo Hernandez. Doing that. I don't know what that's for. Who's a worthless doll scum? Oh, was that a quote from one of these sitcoms we're talking about? Lucifer Morning Star. Music. Can comes back. Yo boy, you're looking fresher each day. Amelia says hello. Lucifer Morning Star. And Paolo, eat my penis, says. That is a very, very unusual request or a demand. I mean, what are you going to do if you haven't got it anymore because somebody's eaten it? Are you really sure about that? You might find that you regret it. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe a week later you'll still be glad that somebody has scoffed away on it and pooed it out by this point. But in a couple of years you'll be thinking, I wish I still had a penis. I really wish I had one. That's what you'll be thinking. So I reckon you should be careful what you wish for. Do you remember me? Asks Cancun. I do remember you. I remember you very well. Icefox 12. Could I get an opinion on something for context? I'm making a game. Do you prefer Immortal Blade or Everlasting Blade? And I'm sorry, but I can't help you because I've never played either of them. Oh, this is looking nice now. Onions going all caramelized and sweaty. She wants to do some slugging with my... Ah, right, I see. Oh, right. It's just strange. Strange. Landon Sellers, I have so much raw bacon in my underwear right now. It's definitely the place to keep it, isn't it? Apple Minty. Apple Minty, hello. Yes, Baxendale. Baxendale, that's the one. Good series with lovely Ruth Jones. Aidan Allen. Aidan Allen says, nice glasses. Thank you, Aidan Allen. I'll bring the Vaseline. Thaddeus. Okay, with lots and lots of Ks. Mustard, has Ruth Jones ever caught your eye? No, don't think she has actually. Are you a spiritual person? Asks Cancun. Not in the traditional sense, I suppose, really, no. But I am quite a acceptant person of people being different to me. Wow, Andrew Buttigieg keeps tropical fish in his underpants. Is UK going through a demographic change? Well, always will do a bit. Thaddeus, what? Burb, did you paint that? No, I didn't. Burb. Please can you say, Barry and Andrew are my favourite viewers for an edit. Barry and Andrew. Okay, right. Well, I just did do, didn't I? But let's make a real effort for this one. Barry and Andrew are my new favourite viewers. Oh, no, not new. Barry and Andrew are my favourite viewers. Thank you. Thailand is bananas. Is it okay if you swear? You can if you want to. Your fish is dead, says Go My. And I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking because it looks... what is it that you're thinking? What is it you can see there that might look like something? But no, it's not. There are no dead fish in there. What's the switch over here? Bunny Camel. Bunny Camel. Yo, get your grandpa. Lots of American people here tonight, I think. Chris, who the Jeff are you? Well, Chris, kind of obvious, isn't it? Mustard. Who the Jeff are you? Come on, Chris. Come on. Remember the question mark. Make it clear that you're asking a question. But welcome to the live stream anyway, Chris. I hope that you've already figured out what this might be about. Nice picture behind you, says Gas. It comes up quite a lot, this, but it's really not. It's just a picture from a shop. It's not a bespoke thing. It's not like somebody's painted it. Not that I know of anyway. Star Stuck Vintage, hello. Is your fish tank a democracy or a dictatorship? I think it is a democracy. Why are you? I don't know. Bacon will bring on terrible rash. It's your opinion. I'm getting a poll on what name people like better. I'm going to begin developing. Oh, well, good. Excellent. Excellent indeed. Chloe Knowles says hi. Do you have Pokemon? Asks Chris. No, I don't have Pokemon. But sorry, I'm going to have to just give it a little stir up before carrying on here, because this is all cooking really rather well indeed. And it's actually time to add another ingredient as well. And not only add another ingredient, start something else off. If only I could catch at these comments a bit easier. Other ingredient then is tomatoes. A whole tin of the stuff. Whole tin of tomatoes have actually just dropped straight in to this. Let's do it one there, slide there as well, so we can actually cook the tomatoes somewhat as well. And so you don't waste anything, the tin of tomatoes will be now filled up with water, so the water can go in there and it can just reduce nicely. Yeah. Gonna leave that for a bit as well. I just got my CDL. Do you know anyone with one? And do they? I'm just trying to get ideas. I can't really help you at all. Gorilla Ammo Entertainment. Thanks, Mustard. King Rat, I've just joined. What is happening? It might be a bit confusing, but basically what happens is, or what is happening is, I'm a man who spends quite a lot of time in the kitchen. Although it's not forever, my live streams will not just always be in the kitchen. I'm determined that as soon as there's an opportunity to see the Northern Lights from here again, which does happen quite often, I shall take a drive up the hills at night time and see if we can see the Northern Lights together on my live stream. That would be rather good. Cancun. Preppy Core, do a Pokemon dance. I don't even know how to do one. Sarah Shurira, are you having a good day? No, not too bad actually, thank you. Chris says, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter, Chris. It's fine. Do you know what? I do quite like it when I have somebody pop in and they say something that ends up being a bit rude and I help them out. And then they say, they stay and they become subscribers to the channel. So it feels like by you saying that, I've helped you out and I'm happy with that. Your favourite TV show, asks Cancun. Well, I don't know. I don't really watch TV very often, to be honest. But my favourite things have always been comedies. So I would say Peep Show or Alan Partridge. Do you do anything other than read the comments, asks Bunny Camel. I try to, but I'm sort of cooking as well at the same time. For closing, my favourite film is from 1972. Do you have any football cards? No, I haven't got any football cards. I think this live stream should be sponsored by Coleman's. That's a good idea. Good idea indeed. It should be sponsored by somebody, I reckon. It would be fantastic to do many more experiments in the kitchen. If I could have sort of food sent to me for me to try out, that'd be a good thing. Take that picture down and get Boaty to paint you a nice new one. He's been a prolific artist recently. I know what kind of artist you're talking about. What's the easiest dish for you to cook? Toast is probably going to be the answer. It's got Debbie in it. Who gave Grandpa a phone? Asks Bunny. That's funny. I bought it. What are you making? Asks King Rat. Now, nobody's managed to guess what I'm making so far. And I don't want to just give it away. You guess. Somebody guessed so far the ingredients. Mince, onion, garlic. Now tomatoes. It could be any number of things, but I would like you to guess, King Rat. Just Emma. Yes, I am British. That picture is cool. I'm not sure why so many people like that picture. Have you ever cooked the fish from your fish tank? No, I haven't, oddly enough. Well, I mean, think about it. Look at the size of them. The biggest is about that long anyway. So even if I was to do it, wouldn't really exactly make much of a meal, would it? Matthew Pelfey, hello. Make kebab, says Starstruck Vintage. Mystic Hair Food sponsorship from Mustard would be genius. Am I annoying you, asks Cancun. No, of course you're not annoying me. I have just got a BBL. A BBL. What's a BBL? Is it a ball bearing license? Fedwa. Please say hi, Emma. Thank you. I will do. Hello, Emma. Go get a something. I can't quite tell what that's supposed to be there, actually, Chris. Fast Buck. Hello from Scotland. Somebody local. Hello, welcome to this live stream. No way, Mustard, that would be so cool. I would come up to see that. Yes. Yes, that would be. It's not very often, but it does happen. There've been many pictures taken, and you consider just how much further north you can get, how much easier it would be to see the Northern Lights still in Great Britain. I'm going to head off out. I need to get some work done. There is a great kart track next to me at the hotel, and a museum full of cars featured in movies. Well, enjoy yourself, Barry. Please don't repeat the questions. What is the channel all about? I love Peep Show as well. Oh, cool. The channel is, I don't know what the channel's about any longer, because it did start off as me just cooking, and then it became live streams of cooking and drinking beer. And at the moment, I can't keep up with the comments to actually do any cooking. You're the best. I love your channel, said Fedwa. Well, that's interesting. Thank you. With Nail and I. Yes, that's a fantastic film. Yes. Gosh, I haven't seen that one for ages. And there was a particular line in that film that I loved, where they just got to this cottage, and I can't remember which one of it was, looked and said, "That's the kind of window that faces stare through." You probably get your clothes from charity, says Harley. Oh, wow. That's not a bad. What would be wrong with that? I mean, if you're giving money to charity by buying clothes, then that's surely a good thing, isn't it? You look like a skinny version of a comic book guy. No, my glasses are cool. No chargers. Do you know Paul Carf? Oh yes, I know that one as well. I'm going to have to. What am I going to do here? I've got to get back to doing some cooking here. But there's so many comments coming in. What did I do? What did I do to you? Says King Rat. Don't know. Larger tray. That's perfect. Hi. How old are you? We're on holiday by mistake. One sec. Right. How old am I? One of the most not relevant questions. What's that? Fickle you. No, I'm not making a meatloaf. No, I'm not. Keep guessing. Oh, don't. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's not really that much fun, is it? Just guessing what somebody's cooking, is it? It's going to get to a point where you're going to think, oh, they want to guess. I'm not really even interested. It's not like I'm going to eat it, is it? And, then you'd have a very, very good point indeed. And they'll have to say, no, I don't think you are going to eat it. Well, what I'm going to do next is just put this in here, and I'm going to start making something else that goes with it. And if you don't guess on that, then I'll just tell you, for anyone who's really interested. Right, so can we see that there? Do you want to see it? You don't have to see it, it's just mince and tomatoes. Right, so I also need this pan, and I'm going to cook something in this pan as well. For that, I need butter. Yeah, specifically butter. Which, I don't really need a sharp knife to cut it, but I'm going to do anyway. And another big blob of the stuff as well on it. Right, quite a lot of butter in there, I'm sure you'll agree. But there's a good reason for that, because I'm going to need a lot. You know what I need here actually is I need a second presenter. I need somebody else who can actually do the reading the comments out for me. I reckon, because it's just so difficult to see them whilst I'm actually doing this. What I'm looking for is white pepper. Yes, white pepper. White pepper, I'm going to put a tiny bit of olive oil into this as well. just to ensure it doesn't actually burn. And then I want another wooden spoon. Oh, that's not a wooden spoon, it's like a spatula. And I'm going to mix this up. And then add some white pepper to it. Quite a bit actually. I like a bit of white pepper. White pepper is one of those types of pepper that doesn't really get used a great deal. White pepper on a cheese sandwich, very nice. You should try it. Unless you already have and didn't like it. Now, so we have butter in that pan. And, oh, Rover Joe's here. Rover Joe! Rover Joe! And we want also some flour. And whilst that is starting to cook, I'm going to just very carefully peel these potatoes. Actually, there's not enough potatoes here unless they do an incredibly good job of cutting them stupidly thinly, which I'm sure I can do. I've got a very sharp knife there. The very sharp knife's very good at cutting things thinly. I will get back and look at some comments in a minute, but it is a bit kind of impossible to do whilst doing this. Perhaps I should just remind you that if you want to do, you could like this live stream. My usual target for liking is 25 likes, and that allows me to have a beer. And I'm quite a long way off being allowed to have a beer. Now, just because I may get to 25 likes, it doesn't mean I'll have a beer. It doesn't mean I've even got any. But it would be nice to know there's a kind of giving myself permission. Yeah, you see what I mean, don't you? Oh, I've got 18. 18's not too bad. I can see those numbers from here. Right, so we've got that. Oh. No, I don't want to point it. Don't want to go too far with that. Next step is to get some flour. 2 spoonfuls. Got 3. 3 heaped spoonfuls of flour into the butter. And then mix it up. And what's happened straight away is it's turned into like a paste rather than butter and flour. See? There we go. Paste. That means there might actually be just the right amount there, but I'm going to put just a bit more in anyway. And then that will definitely be enough. This is the point where someone's going to start guessing correct. Go to sleep. My dad is cooking right now in our pub, says Richard Williams. Hi from Brazil. Hello. Oh, did I not get some milk? Oh, yes, I did. Whew. Just for a second then, I thought I'd forgotten to buy some milk. Right, this is the exciting part, because I'm now mixing in, let's move that out of the way, mixing in some milk into this thingy-mabob here, which will again just turn back into like a paste straight away. Yep, that's back to being a paste again, even with all that milk in there. So then we need more milk. It's about time. I know what I need. What I really need here would be another device that's big enough and could go there, where I can see right in front of me to read comments with. That's what I need. One that with big writing on, just like a really. Mind you, then again, I bet you have something with a bigger screen wouldn't necessarily give you bigger writing. It'd be nice to be able to see the writing from that kind of distance. Because if I could do that, then I could read comments out as they came along, couldn't I? What looks yummy, what the pasty stuff does. Or perhaps I should use a different tripod so you can actually see what I'm doing as well. Because currently, if I try and move that tripod, it's probably just going to fall over. I'd end up breaking my phone on the floor. And that won't be a good thing. Right, now, so we're actually starting to get something a bit easy to work with now. That means I can put in the rest of that milk and then just simply mix it all up. At this point, the only thing it really needs is just constant stirring so that it doesn't stick or just turn into a big glob of something in the bottom. Okay, you see. So there we go. Now running again. This, if you want to have a look, is the meaty bit. That is the milky floury bit. What could be going on? See if anybody's actually got anywhere guessing what I might be making. Oh no, I've got plenty of milk. How long have, hot pan, olive oil, season, sear, done. For what? Are those, they are fishes behind me. Do you know my dad's chef? I didn't know that. It's another Rover Joe thing. Someone said I was a beast last night. I love male attention. I just joined. Thank you very much, Richard Williams. Thank you very much. Got to be a cottage in pie. You might have actually thought that earlier on. But now that we've got this kind of other ingredient on the go, it makes it a bit less cottagey, doesn't it? And makes it something else instead. Which part of male attention do you need? Yeah, it is something without cheese. Although cheese could be added to it, it's not going to be. How about new glasses today? Current ones are out of focus as my eyesight gets worse. Yeah, that's the trouble. I never had a problem with sight at all, right up until I got to sort of about 45. Oh, am I giving my age away now? Oh dear. And then suddenly I was struggling to see things at a close up. Go to sleep, right? Yeah, hi from Brazil. I saw that bit before. From Wales, Miss Bunny. I saw your fish on Ross Kemp. I didn't know they were that active. Naughty fish. I could do this camera on the other side now because I'm trying to stir, and I'm crossing my hands over like this, so I can scroll. Dolphinos potatoes. Oh, gosh, I don't know. Mickey from USA. What's cooking? Well, I'm still letting people guess what's cooking from the ingredients that we have on the go so far. Been struggling driving in the dark recently, so new glasses can't be poor eyesight. I don't struggle in the dark. Except when you have people who leave their lights on the wrong side of the road, then that just. One day I'll stop moaning about that, but people are going to have to stop doing it at some point, I think. Wales, on a bed of minced beef. Your fish was running a fish trafficking ring. My eyes are like minus 3.75. No milk now for the morning cuppa. But I did actually find out what was going on. Potato lasagna. That's quite a good guess, actually. But no, it's not lasagna. English breakfast. No. No, mate, the glasses will make a difference, right? Okay. They all go 8. Mr. Boom says hello. Hello, Mr. Boom. That's a cool name, Mr. Boom. Mr. Boom 1797. You sound like an interesting character. Fly tipping. Melissa says hello. 45, just a kid. Lee Beamish. I'm going on holiday tomorrow. That's fantastic. I wonder where you're going. And Scootinator is new here. And then Aiden with some Russian writing. And then Kurd CC. Well, that is Sky saying hello as well. And weird guy. Well, that's a compliment possibly. I am from Bangladesh, and you. I'm not from Bangladesh. I am from England. England, the land of people who are from England. This happening now. Of course, now loads of people are coming in because I've just caught up with the comments. Or maybe it's the same people that were already in but weren't saying anything because they didn't think they'd get their comment read out. So what I'm going to say to you people is, of course, subscribe to the channel, like the live stream, and make sure that I carry on doing these things because it will all help. Hello, says Wilson Brothers. Glois Scott. What are you doing? I'm cooking. What? Oh, Jimmy Quinn is here. Jimmy Quinn gets the prize. Well done, Jimmy Quinn. Thank you. Masaka it is. Yes. Thank you. I'm actually really pleased that somebody's guessed, and especially pleased that it's Jimmy Quinn because, Jimmy's a regular. Jimmy's a proper regular to my live streams and my videos. So thank you very much for guessing that. So now the guessing game's over, aren't you? Why are you weird? Asks Aliza. Why are you? Well, I don't think I am. I think I'm okay. I can't. By the way, I'll help you answer. Weird is it's a weird spelling weird because it's a W-E-I rather than W-I-E, and it's you don't want to get anybody misunderstanding you. So try the other way around, and then I'll answer you again. What's up, says Andrew Wordman. What's up, indeed? Yes. Botard. Ola Botard. Kellogg's. Can I be moderator? Asks Kellogg's. Well, that's very, very kind of you to offer, but unfortunately, no. For two rather brilliant reasons. One is that I have moderators in the live stream right now, and moderators have to be people I know personally. Kellogg's, I'm familiar with the cereal brand, but I don't know you as a person, so I can't really let you do it. I'm sorry about that. Sun Knight, just a question. Can you tell me your name? Asks Sky. I can tell you my name is Mustard. What are you eating? Let me guess. Some plain seasoned chicken and mash. Nope. Ghetto Kelly. Floppy edits. Hello. Bad Bucks is here. Good evening. Can I ask a question again? Yes, sir. How old are you now? I am exactly 10 years older than what I was 10 years ago. Is the answer to that one. Hopefully you are too. Ha ha and agree. Creep. The Radiohead song, Creep. The song that they hate playing. Yes. The song that the audience wants them to play, but they don't really like it because they went on to do much more interesting and great things. What an unusual thing to bring up, but yeah, I quite like it. Hi from Finland, but not Finnish, says Tunars Hinu. Please don't repeat your questions, says the Green, but thank you for reminding them. Harriet Burton, yeah, I like your fish, they are cool. Catman, can you say hi to me? It's my birthday. My name is Noah. Well, happy birthday, Catman or Noah. Right, universities. I have a question about your country and technical universities. Well, you go ahead if you like. Bleed family. Hi, hello. Hoppy Hopscotch says something about UK Brazil rather. Can I be a mod? Asks Steve Cole, and then laughs about it because you're obviously not very serious about it. Hi, says Bleed again. Can I be a knob? Do you know what a Therian is? Asks. Are you asking me this? I don't know in what context you're talking about. What are you cooking? I am cooking moussaka. Jailer Joseph says, hi. Girl, what are you making? I'm cooking moussaka, girl dad. Do you have money? Asks Kamini Muksesh. No, I don't. If I'm absolutely honest, I don't have money. You look about 70 years old. Well, that's probably because I am 90 years old. And Ayag says hi. And Rohit, I am Brazilian and I can prove it. Well, that's good. You don't have to prove it. Taylor Swift's youngest fan. Look at this geezer, says Family Feast. Yeah. Floppy edits. These are bonkers, the amount of comments going on here. Puppy says hi. Mano voice Camille Bergamotto. That's Jago Iago 3 thingy. Hi Puppy. Why are you streaming? What is the purpose of it? Well, that is a good question. I don't know. There isn't a purpose of it. It's just I started doing it, and many people seem to quite like it. Oh, there's a point. Oh, I will tell me I have the ball there. I've got to... Why is anyone streaming? That's the thing. Why do people watch live streams? Why do they? I think it's usually something to do with quite liking the host. Now, I'm going to blame somebody for this here because I've gone and got some lumpy bits in this now, and I really didn't want them to happen. But I can't blame anyone because it's my fault. My fault for getting distracted with comments. But I'll even them all out. Lots and lots of you are an old geek, says Eliza. Back in your days you were a dinosaur. That's sweet, Alice. Thank you very much. But so things like that. I mean, being old is a privilege because to be old you would have to have been young once. And to be a geek, again, a geek is a slightly derogatory term, basically for nerd. For anyone that doesn't really know, it is a word used by people who are usually a bit jealous of other people that seem to be a bit more full of knowledge, and rather than looking up to them for that particular thing, they try and find a way of it being a bad thing. But of course, even they know deep down inside, knowledge is a good thing, not a bad thing. But anyone that is a geek or a nerd knows all this anyway. And that's why it's very, very difficult to interrupt somebody who does know something. Now, 1 second, I need some more milk. I always thought with a moussaka, it's the eggy stuff on the top that's the best bit. It's gone really, really rather thick this now, and maybe just ever so slightly too thick. Elisa, please like my live stream. That's what I'm going to say to you, and it'll make you feel like you've achieved something. Thank you. Dinosaur. Looks like the low IQ crew have arrived. What are you making? Says Turd in Wuzzy. Turd in Wuzzy. I quite like that one actually. That is it's a moussaka. If you don't know what a moussaka is, which some people want, then you'll see one as I make this, or you could just do a Google search and have a look to see what one looks like when it's made. Hope to see you doing more roast dinners, says Steve Culk. Yes. Well, you know a lot about dinosaurs. Yeah. Oh, I mean, dinosaurs are brilliant, aren't they? That's why if anyone ever calls you dinosaur, I take it as a proper compliment, because dinosaurs are just like the best animals that don't really exist any longer. Can you say cooking without knowing? Can you say cooking without knowing if he is boiling? My Spanish cousin was a promising bullfighter until he was gored through his leg and bollocks. And then he decided to retire early. What surprise. Kevin, P. Diddy will help you with your time of need. Oh, lovely. Lord Brennan of Sealand is here. Thank you very much. Are you from the USA? Asks Quadimili. No, I'm not. Dinosaurs never existed, says Steve Cole. Well, that's not true. They most definitely did exist. Unless we're talking about a different kind of dinosaur. You look Spaniard, says my knees. I've had that said before, actually. Alice in Wonderland, hello, hello. You are such a dork, says Lisa. Again, it's another one of those terms, like nerd or geek, that actually just describes someone who has spent a bit of time actually really doing something useful. So I take that as a compliment. Thank you. Numaniono. I'm an old dinosaur as well, says Jimmy Quid, and admitting it. Of course we are. Silver Jesus, yes. What about chickens? Yeah, you're looking at whale bones. I love your videos, says Alice in Wonderland. Thank you very much. Turd in Wuzzy. I'm going to give you a mark out of 10 for that name, because that is just another name I like. Turd in Wuzzy. I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10, because I just think it's brilliant. I love it. I'm going to turn this off and just give that a little stir up. I'll try and catch up with these comments before I do something else. Open the door. I walk the dinosaur. Back in my days, I used to climb mountains and swim across deserts, and walk across the oceans. You know me so well. Okay. I can't do a dinosaur casserole because there's no dinosaur meat left, I don't think. I'm a super old dinosaur, says Alice in Wonderland. You seem to see the good in the bad. I like you. I'm going to subscribe. Oh, thank you very much, Turd in Wuzzy. Mazurka is a Greek shepherd pie or cottage pie. Now that is, now that's the other thing, is that it's supposed to be lamb mince, but I haven't got lamb mince. I've just got the stuff that comes from cows, which I prefer. I prefer for quite a few reasons, and one of them I have to admit is, at this time of year, you see lambs knocking about, and they're just too cute. How could we possibly eat them? And it just, I couldn't do it with lambs. Whereas cows, well, I just don't have that same kind of guilt about it. So, Kwama Ba Ramadan, you're so handsome. Oh gosh, Elisa's taking a turn. This is it. See, the thing is, Elisa, after a while, you run out of things to say, and you say something nice, and people will like you for that. Alice in Wonderland, Madonna. Sorry, it was autocorrect. Oh, I've missed a few again, haven't I? What was autocorrect? SM edits. I just saw you and I'm subbing, says Bloxy Blops 747. Thank you very much. Like the live stream as well. Come on. Everybody like the live stream. It may well just help me out. Thanks for that explanation, Jimmy. That's why I got chased out of my local Greek restaurant. I was trying to... Cows are stupid anyway. Barry Squatter is back. And look, I've caught up with the comments again, which means there'll probably be a whole load more just popping up again. Right now. Yes, be kind to people. Be kind. It's the only way. If you're kind to people, they eventually become kind back. That's it. Now, big dish here. Let's. Should I change the angle of this ever slightly? No. It'll never work. I've got to just move this over here. Oh, I know. I almost forgot herbs. Forgot the bay leaves. I meant to put bay leaves in this. I'm going to put some bay leaves in this now. I don't think bay leaves make that much difference really anyway, but I'm going to put some in. Sorry, the door got in the way though. Huh? Yeah, and the door's still in the way. I feel awfully rude doing that there. What am I looking for? Basil. Yes. Want some basil. Now, when it comes to herbs, which herbs should you use? Well, it rather depends on whether you're going for something properly traditional or just something you like the taste of. Now, I personally like basil and oregano. In this, I like thyme in most things, but I'm not putting thyme in it. Plenty of oregano. That's the thing. Right, so, I'm cooler than you are. That's a claim. I'm not sure who you're talking to, but I hope. That's not. I was just thinking, am I putting too much in here? I'll put some more in anyway. The cool people don't worry about being cool. They just are cool, and nobody can ever be cool by trying to be cool. That's really how it works. People who follow fashion are not cool. People who care about what other people think about them are not cool. The only way to be cool is to simply not give a toss about anything other than enjoying yourself. And I don't know if everybody really realizes this, but being cool is one of those really, really misunderstood things. You can't buy cool. You can't buy it. Cool doesn't cost any money. One thing that definitely isn't cool is spending lots of money on clothes or cars. That's not cool. Cool cars aren't expensive cars. Cool cars are cheap cars. Do you know? And I know that actually the cool people are going to know exactly what I mean by this. But whenever I hear the word cool or sort of referring to something or somebody being cool, I just have to say that because it's so important. Being cool isn't important, and the only way you can be cool is, if you like, to realise it's not important. Put that away. Right, so now we have a nice little layer of this kind of bolognese type sauce. And because I've only got, but there should be avocado for this. It's avocado. But I don't really like avocado particularly. I've just got potatoes. And I've only got a couple, which means I'm going to struggle. But I'm still going to carry on and manage okay. I bet you cut really, really thinly. It doesn't matter if you cut them too thin, because even then, if you find yourself with too much potato and stuff, you just double up somewhere, don't you? That's all you need to do. And try and cover the whole lot like this. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing there. Right, now, Alicia, I'm going to take issue with that. The cool kids are bullies. They're not cool people. If you're talking about the same kind of cool people I'm thinking of, there's nothing cool about them. What they basically do is, to think they're cool, they have to put somebody else down. And if you have to make somebody else look bad to make yourself look good, then you're making yourself look really, really uncool. Nothing cool about that whatsoever, I'm afraid. So you got to be careful who you associate yourself with. I feel like I've really got to concentrate on this bit just to get them cut just right. But I'm really going to struggle to actually get enough coverage with the potatoes that I have. Oh, I'm never going to do it. This is a proper challenge now. That's one of the potatoes, and I've got a lot more to do yet. I mean, the cool kids that I sit with do bully the nerds. Right, so how is bullying nerds a cool thing? It's about as uncool as you can get. I mean, if you could give me an activity of the most uncool thing you could do, bullying nerds would probably be right at the top of uncool. I'm sorry for everybody else, but I'm just noticing these comments here, and they do need addressing, because, I mean, bullying is one of those issues that many people have to suffer with, and it's usually because they haven't learned to be happy with themselves. And weak people, and I do mean weak people, bullies, spot it. They see it, they smell it out. And because they're weak, it's a way of deflecting that feeling of insignificance, that feeling of pointlessness onto somebody else. But of course, from an outside perspective, you can see exactly what it is. Right, now that's almost entirely covered, but it'll do. It's not as covered as I would like it to be. And the next little jobby that we have here is to switch on the oven and turn this into something else, because that there won't do. That's why we have eggs. And I'm going to use a jug to put the eggs into and sort of beat them up first, because one thing, if I just crack the eggs in there, I'm not going to be able to do anything about eggshell. And we don't want eggshell in there. That's 2. 3? Yes. Is 3 enough? I don't think so. Is 4 enough? Let's go for 5. 5 eggs. Right. Beat the eggs. It's the only kind of beating that should ever really happen. Is beating eggs. Then tip all this into there. And then what happens is this will kind of, as it's all mixed in together, will have a rather unusual kind of floatiness to it as the eggs become part of the roux. The roux. Yes. What this will do as it cooks, it will set. It will set because of the eggs. And then it'll be a lovely kind of smooth topping. Yeah, always my favourite bit. Because it's actually quite runny, this will go onto the top of there without really needing to spread it out. It should actually just even itself out. There are a few lumps in there, but I'm not really bothered. It doesn't matter, it's all the same. I'm not a professional chef. I just want to make something that's nice to eat. Right, there we go. More washing up to do, which I shall be doing later on. And this as well. Unusually tonight, I've only had 1 cup of tea. That's not like me. Normally I'd be on about 5 by now. Well, about 5 anyway. Oh, right, hang on. There, that's what that looks like at the moment. When it's finished, it will be superb. Oh yes. I'll let that oven get up to temperature. Where are my glasses? Here they are. Here they are. Let's come back to some comments, shall we? It's been a rather jolly live stream, this one so far. I do have now 23 likes. If only I could have a couple more, I would be very, very happy with that. Let's see where we were up to. Gosh, quite a lot actually, come to think of it. The real captain, yes, Space Boy. Remember me, says new creator. Yep, I do. Pingu is pretty cool all the time. Well, there really have been a lot of comments here, haven't there? Zone 9511. My mum got mad at me for tickling my brother's toes. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I have to go. Well, Alice in Wonderland's gone. How much salt are you putting in it? Your ring. Nice. It will be nice. It'll be very, very nice indeed. Right, let's try and catch up with some of these from here then, okay? Now, right, okay, so there was that. I'm cool because I'm popular at school. Well, it's cool to be popular, but not at the expense of somebody else. I'm dating the high school quarterback. That's why I'm cool. Well, that sounds like you're doing it because it makes you cool, which doesn't quite work. Where are you from, says Turdin. I am from Great Britain. I'm from an area near Manchester called Rochdale. I was driving on the moors once and I thought I'd run over a penguin. Turns out it was a nun. Oh, I do like that. You are very welcome here, Tyler. Oh, you're all Masons. But so that exactly what I thought, Elisa. Unfortunately, you've got this completely the wrong way round. You really have. Yeah, very, very. I don't say anything though. I'm not a bully, right? But do you think that bullying is cool? That's the question. Because you're associating with people who are bullies, and in actual fact, the point being is that if you think you have to be popular, if you have to fit in with people in order to be cool, then you are associating with people who only become what they are by making other people look worse, and that's it's the opposite. You crazy friend. Can I have some? Well, I would certainly let anybody have some who was here with me tonight. You Q fan, I'm watching this with headphones because I have Bluetooth headphones and they keep going on the battery low, which is very annoying. Barry says, Tyler, I've been an HGV driver for 6 months and I've run over a sheep on the moors. The thing was in the middle of the road. Yeah, the bonkers things, aren't they? Monk mods, yo. So dating the high school quarterback jock doesn't make me cool, says Elisa. Well, how does it make you cool? I don't understand. How does actually that one particular thing make someone cool? It doesn't really make any difference to whether it doesn't make you any more cool or any less cool. But if you do it just because you think it makes you cool, then it makes you uncool. Are you following any of this? Make me a mod and I'll sort them out. There's nothing that needs sorting out at the moment, Steve Cole, but we'll think about it if we need any more at some point. We were on a family trip to interstate to try and hit a kangaroo that was lying in the middle of the road. Rest in peace, Sean the sheep. The sheep incident wasn't far from you. Well, there's lots of sheep that hang about on the roads, actually. Hey, a quick word. I always believe, be blessed for the judgment and keep you in check. Oil up, says NXR Grimmy. Nice to see a man doing cooking for once. Well, but there, it's not for once. I like cooking. It shouldn't be just men or women that cook. Everybody should cook. And this is something I've said quite a lot before, but you're going to eat for the rest of your life. You need to be in control of what you're eating. Otherwise, you're just relying on other people. And that means that you're not going to eat good food, unless you happen to be very rich. You can eat good food without spending a great deal of money. Real men do the cooking, says the Greenwood. Yes, Tyler, my boyfriend actually scares the nerds in my school. So that's not cool. That's being a bully. That's being a coward. Actually, you can be a big man. You can be good at sport and stuff like that. But if you get joy out of making other people unhappy, you are a coward. Simple as that. Part of the woos. So, Albman, do you have a boyfriend too? Actually, no, I don't. Your cooking is shit. Thank you. Yeah, you should get one so you don't be a lonely dog. I'm definitely not lonely. I'll tell you what, I am cool. I am a cool man. Okay? I am a proper cool man. This is what cool is all about. Socks, my friend types it, or saws. Sorry. Hello there, good sir, says Ognigian Mosse. A pink sky is here as well. Pink grilled cheese if you have, please. I've never tried pink cheese. Colette says hi. Now I wonder why I never had bears. Ah, right, I see. I did feel bad about it for ages. Well, you would do. If you don't feel bad about running over an animal, even if it's not your fault, I mean, if it is your fault, then you probably wouldn't feel bad because it would make you a bit of a psychopath, wouldn't it? But if you don't feel bad, then there really is something a bit wrong, isn't there? I was cool in the school. The heating never worked. Hello, Captain. Hello, more retracted messages. Do you take the sheet with you? Hello, says Stacey Mills. Freezing Barry. Smashing Pistons. Vid done, mate. Ah, good. Hello, Mr. Mustard. Classic Lotus. Esprit. Excel. Elan. James Boncars. The Toyota. Talk to me. Talk to you. Someone is behind me, apparently. Pamela Smith says, you are you old as hell. Gosh, I wonder how old that is then. Time to put this in the oven, I think. Which means, oh, what's that? Just drop something down there. Come on, somebody give me a couple more likes and I've got an excuse to have that one beer I've got in the cupboard. Oh no, not this again. Oh gosh, it doesn't fit. Right, I've got to get this back out again. And it does fit in there, but I've got to move where the shelf is in order to make it fit. And I think on the top one, that, maybe that's it. I can't remember what I did last time. It only just about fits in the oven. No. Oh, that'll do. It's a bit of a wonk, but it doesn't really matter. There. And now, it could be left in there for probably about 50 minutes, I'd say. There's some noises going on upstairs, probably need to go and investigate. What is hell anyway? If you can be as old as hell, basically you're as old as the earth, which would mean that you'd have to be around when the earth was created, or at least happened, which is, well, billions of years ago. That would be quite an achievement. So, also quite cool. Isa, shout out. Ayaza, shout out. Mustard, have you had any animals run into your into your car? Yeah, in fact, today I was doing a test drive in a car, and a cat ran out in front of me. But it luckily, obviously, I saw it and I broke, and I didn't really get anywhere near it being a problem. But there's stupid things. Why do I have to keep running out on the road in front of you? Oh, 26 likes. That means I am allowed to have a beer. So I probably will have one in just a second. Watch out for that back door, says stay off your block. Bugs Bunny, the guy from KFC. Could I have a shout out? Asks Ayaz. Is that Isa? Well, anyway, there we go. Bites up time, says Jimmy Quinn. Okay, see you later. Thank you very much for joining. Andrew, exactly what it catches you out, especially at night. I was well known at school. I'm not sure if I was cool though, says Barry Squatter. Captain Spaceboy says very cool. I'm well known in little. I don't know what that means, but I like that. Right, okay. Elisa says, would you ever think about maybe coming to my school? What for exactly? What for? Tell me. Swifties says hi. That looks like Taylor Swift there. Pingu, have a great one, Jimmy. Can you come to my school and I will make one of the cool kids. Eh? You come to my school and I will make you one of the cool kids on the block. but I'm too old for that. I'm too old for being a cool kid. You could be part of my group of jocks. You could be part of the cool and rich and popular gang. Right. It'd be nice. Being rich is nice, but when you're born into money, it does tend to give you a rather curious and unrealistic expectation of the rest of the world. Very nice if you have money, very nice, but it doesn't actually make you cool. That's the thing. It just means you spend more money. In fact, people who have money spend money on things that they don't need more. That's the thing. They'll buy something that costs a lot of money that something that would cost less would do a better job of. Like cars. Come to Florida. I'd love to come to Florida. Tyler, I do like lamb, but not scarpered quick and then being first driving job, washed the lorry and then got back. I love mint sauce. Come to my high school. Can you give me a shout out? Says Franny's Kitchen. Yes, I can, Franny's Kitchen. Hello, welcome. Mustard, I think the mint sauce is very underrated. You mentioned this before, actually. Life hack. Don't buy a Metrolink ticket. 90% of the time, they don't check. On a test drive, oh no, well, yeah, it's no harm done. No harm done. Oh, by the way, I'll probably be editing that video tonight, so I might actually post it. Although I've got another one in front of it, but I might do this one first because I did actually think it was a rather quirky and amusing video. What's that, Steve called? Oh, it's a cat in a box. Can you shout out Gape Horn? Ah, I see. Gape. Yeah, very good. Frozen Burger. Bring Nigel. Alfredo Campoli. The She. I toilet school every day knowing I could jump off the third story. And Adel says, are you gay? Yes, yeah, I'm. Well, I did this the other day, actually. Yeah, I'm. Look at me. Of course, I'm gay. I'm a gay, happy man. I make the most of things, but I'm not a homosexual. It's just. It is quite odd that people seem to put so much emphasis on that being an important thing in the first place. And Drew, why that's funny, I don't know. Drew, it's not. I'm going to leave that one. Tyler, stop shoplifting. Yeesh, yeah, I would get tired of Eliza if I were her boyfriend. If I were her boyfriend, I'd just keep her around. Oh, that's a bit cruel, actually. Let's not read that one out. You can't help it. No, Tyler. I know you can't help it, and that's why I like you being here. Batter Hun. Lots and lots of white crosses in love hearts. They're very nice. Juicy Jumbo. Hello from Tennessee. Get your order for cheese. Chewing gum. Question. The same thing again. These are very, very childish, aren't they? You can see a tree grow, but can you see a knee? Ed Usher, Mustard, if you had £1 million, what cars would you buy? Well, I've been asked this one before. I would probably just buy 2 cars. I'd buy a Volvo. I'd probably buy a Volvo V70, one that was about 20 years old, as a family car. I'm not really sure what else. I'd actually just keep the one I've got. Oh, no way, Steve Culk. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to buy a lamb on Sunday. I don't know. Do you love your mum? Says whatever this is. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that one or not. 500 grams this week. The algorithm appears to have failed with regards of demographic. It's matched with these live streams. It's basically that there are people of all ages here, Black Lines. That's the thing. And and it works because now we have. I've looked at my statistics and the ages; all of them are covered, and I think that's kind of good because within younger people, you get some really good young people, and you get a whole load of them that really do need to do quite a bit of growing up. But sometimes live streams like this can actually help them. So what you were saying before, to see hell, you would have to be alive when the earth was created, which was 4 billion years ago, which is when you were born. Well, no, that's not really what I meant. I meant that's how old I would have to be if I was as old as hell, which somebody said I was, which I probably can't be, can I? Hi, I am upset. Can you help me? Asks Erin Harbudston. I will do what I can to help. Alice in Wonderland is back. Hello from Pop, says Navashist. Imagine, why does he look like my uncle? Well, I could tell you that maybe your uncle looks like me. And it depends on which one is oldest, because if your uncle is younger than me, then he looks like me rather than the other way around. I mean, faces are not that different from one another anyway, are they? Why does your uncle... see, that's the thing, that's what happens when you get older people together. They think the same kind of thing. Monkey Bars, Bilal, okay old man. Franny's Kitchen, can you give me a shout out? I did do, didn't I, Franny's Kitchen? Hello, welcome. Alice in Wonderland's what? Don't know what all that lot is. I'll leave that one there. I'll leave that one there as well. Why, okay, old man. Jane Parra, don't let the hate get to you. I don't. Personally, it bounces straight back. Anyone that hates on me just gets it straight back, and they have to deal with it, not me. Why do you look like that? Why do you look like that? Willie Fisterbottom. It's a funny name. God bless my local councillor. Just messaged him with pics. He's on the way to the fly tipping thing and he's replied back. Dicks on your wall. Is that what they look like? You look like 11,000. That really is an achievement, isn't it? I don't think even any trees that grow that stay around for that long. My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. Well, that's very self-affirming, isn't it? Not to interrupt, but what you're saying, can we get a look at your fish tank tour? Oh, well, I have got to pop upstairs in just 1 second, so you'll be able to see it without me being in the way of it. Right, okay, turd in wuzzle, wuzzy. Strong words there, strong words indeed. Now, what you'll notice that I'm not saying any of that there because you're obviously a little bit annoyed or upset by I forgot what she's called now. Is it Elise? Elise, right? Yeah, Elisa, yeah. But there's no need to be. That's just how some people get by, and then they'll learn eventually. Well, they should do. Some of them don't, I suppose, but that won't really make them think any better, unfortunately. SDM. What is the purpose of life? There isn't a purpose of life. There isn't actually a purpose of it, is there? It just happens. It just happens to be around us. Everything is life. Well, anything that's alive, it doesn't really have a purpose as such. It just happens to develop. Yeah. You're a bit up and down with us, Eliza, aren't you? I'm a trans hermaphrodite. Oh, right. Okay. Willie Fister Bottom. I think you're another Tyler here with that comment. Do immortal, all the immortal, the tricks, the stunts they could pull. Well, yeah, Mustard paid me £20 to get lots of rubbish. Sabrina Quinton. Hello, I know you're pooping. Oof. Do you play Injustice 2? No, I don't. Stop motions. I'm back again, says Alice in Wonderland. Why Fisty... Willie Fisty Bottom sounds like a boaty persona to me. It does actually, yeah. Linda Cat says hello. Drew Ellisa, do you believe in Jesus? Well, actually, of sorts. I believe that Jesus was actually a real person. It's just that I think that the whole Bible stuff has been completely misinterpreted, and that's really as far as I'm going to go with it. I'm not going to have a religious debate. That's the same one again. My life, my rules, my style, my attitude. You love me or hate me, don't care, but don't play with me. Well, again, quite self-affirming there, and yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Don't assume that anybody's actually hating on you for disagreeing, though, because they are very different things. Often, if somebody disagrees with you, they're trying to help you rather than trying to hate you. Dominic, do you watch football? No. What, Willie, yeah. Please don't repeat the same questions. There are going to be temporary cameras put up, so an incident in the past few weeks, that's good then. Who's your favourite chef? I don't really have one. Jenny Grullen, hello. Ed Usher, may I make a suggestion? When Nigel is no longer fixable, I think you should turn him into a fish tank so he can live forever. It's a good question, actually, that, because I've got the roof lining out at the moment, and there is rust on the roof, which is a place you don't really want it, because it's going to be very, very difficult to fix that. Elliot Putu Matibula, hello. I'm new subscribers, says whatever that is, Love Murder Dronzel. Thank you very much. I suppose my purpose in life is to help my kids and get a profit where I can look after themselves when I die. Gosh, along the way they went and dumped all that rubbish. Syricles, let's see how smart you are. You ready? Yep. Seth G with his sums again. Free necks. Wow. What's up with all these trolls? Chill out must be a bunch of kids that got out of school. I'd help you out. I could mod. I don't know you though. That's the thing. And anyway, they're fine. You know, I'm dealing with them. I'm dealing with them, and the Greenwood's dealing with them. They're okay to say what they think. That's fine with me. But obviously, repetition is pointless. Repetition saying the same thing over and over again, pointless. Trolling, pointless. You won't get away with it. Smelly hole. I think I really like you, Tyler. I once shoplifted a whole chicken from Iceland. Well, smelly hole. What would you do if you didn't fancy a whole chicken? Would you take it out of the packaging and like rip the legs off of it or something because you don't want the whole chicken? I don't have a faith, but I don't really like sports particularly. I just find it a bit too much excitement over very little going on. Portia, why are you gay? Again, another one there. I'm not really sure where the assumption is. What's gay about? Is it glasses? Is it the beard? Is it because my hair is not the colour it used to be? Is it because I'm treating people with respect? Is that what it is? Or is it because I'm not playing a game? I'd be really quite interested to know this. Oh, somebody's been on timeout. Ah, right, yeah. Would you like me to shoplift chicken for you from Lidl? Don't worry about where I'm going to hide it. Oh, right, okay, right. If an electric train is travelling at 100 miles per hour and the wind is travelling north at 100 miles per hour, which way would the non-existent smoke blow? Right. I've been awarded a beer by whoever else it was that made my likes go up to 27. That's my rule, and it's what I'm sticking with. Oh, we're 2 hours into this. Oh gosh, right. Now I will be probably going in just a minute actually, because it's getting to that time of night where I think I've gone on for long enough. And I'll take a picture of the moussaka when it's finished and dished up ever so slightly, and I'll put that on the community bit of the thing. Oh, just right. Did a little dizzy head then. Oh, black lines also. Didn't take long really, does it? I'm a bisexual penguin with pronouns ice and water. Do you support me? If that's what you really want, yes. Do you eat nuclear bombs for a living? Who's been talking to you about that? That's supposed to be a top secret thing. You look so zesty. You're such a dweeb. One after the other. Brilliant. Thank you. Smells like fish, tastes like chicken. Oh yeah, that's never a good thing, is it? Hello and probably goodbye, says Dinosaur Dad. I'm the reason I'm the reason Netto went bump. Okay, right. It is time. I'm gonna go because I've been on this for 2 hours, and I need to do some cleaning up and things. But I will be I'm very, very thankful for everyone who's joined, and I can't catch up. I can't catch up. I'm nowhere near. I can't catch up with it. Shame I missed what? Shame I missed the dinosaur chat. I fancy having another dinosaur chat now, actually. See you Friday. Won't be here tomorrow, says the Greenwood. Right, okay. Hopefully I'll get one of my other mods in tomorrow then, because I will be doing another one. I do very much enjoy these little chats. I enjoy all the people that come in. And so thank you to everyone who's coming. And I do mean everyone. Everyone indeed. And whoever you are, thank you very much. And a big thank you to Tracy for doing all the moderation. There's quite a lot to be on the ball with, so I really appreciate that. I will see you in the next one tomorrow or on my other channel. So bye bye. Thank you very much.